we go,
Everywhere we go,
people want to know who we are. So we tell them, we are the Union.
we are the Union,
The mighty, mighty Union.
mighty, mighty Union.
There's a lot of discussion about reforming the scaffold law, so we have to keep our eyes open and make sure that our legislators do not give in to the insurance companies that are trying to reform it for protection for the building trades, especially the construction workers. So let's keep that in mind and ready to fight when we need to. And real quick, let's not forget to recognize former State Senator Terry Gibson, and soon to be, once again, our Senator Terry Gibson.
All right. And, you know, we have some nurses and some hospital workers in the union that are here. We want to remember safe staffing.
Yes.
We need safe staffing laws because it protects lives. You know, my wife was a nurse for over 30 years, and both of her hips have been replaced because she's tugged and pulled on people her whole life. You know, if we have the right equipment, the right apparatuses to do the job, we wouldn't have to have those types of operations. And they shouldn't have such a heavy workload. So these are important issues. And I like to conclude the Workers' Memorial Day, and we're going to go right into May Day. And that's another reason why we're here, because, you know, let's face it, for at least the last 35, 40 years, workers' rights have been under attack. I mean, to me, it started with the Reagan administration, maybe even a few years before that. We don't, you know, you heard about it, the trickle-down effect. I think it's, you know, what he did back then when he fired the air traffic controllers and he put the, you know, the Army into those jobs to break those unions. That was the day that they said in this country that they wanted to break the backs of all union members, and we became the enemy. We are the people that have built this country. We are the people that started with the Carpenters Union back in the Revolutionary War, building bridges, you know. We are the, you know, we fought for, and it starts with, we fought for laws that protected children and the workforce. You know, we fought for the 8-hour workday. This is before we were big international unions. You know, a bunch of, you know, small unions came together and fought and won these. Lots of men and women died on picket lines for these rights that we take for granted every day. The right to an 8-hour day, the right to have overtime after 8 hours. You know, the right for a sick day, and they're under attack every day. Our rights are being, the right to a pension, the right to Social Security, you know, the right to go home and spend time with your family. 8 hours at work, 8 hours to spend time with your family, and 8 hours to rest. Those rights are under attack every day. You know, they may not be speeding up the assembly line anymore, but what they're doing is they're doing a speed up by reducing the amount of workers that are in the workforce. And that happens every day. Just because we make a little more money, just because we negotiated fair benefits, doesn't mean we should have to do the same amount of work with 3 or 4 less people.
That's right.
That's what we need to take back the United States, take back the workforce. You know, that, you know, $15 an hour for minimum wage. To me, $15 an hour is not even enough, but it's a good start. You know, I don't know what it really is to be, you know, for a family of 4 to live on $15 an hour, but I don't think it's enough because you're just barely making it. What really need, I think it should be $24, $25 an hour. You know, I think we need single payer health care in this country. You know, that's what I think. You know, we put so much money into fixing leaky holes that we could spend our money better by making sure everybody has affordable health care. And I don't think anybody minds chipping in a little bit. We pay enough taxes in this state. Why shouldn't we get it? But, you know, that's me. I just, maybe I'm a little too liberal, you know, but anyway, you know, I like to, you know, if you want to join me in a march, would you like to say something, John?
Sure.
Okay, come on up, John.
Anybody here ever been sick? Yeah. Gotten sick, right? How would you feel if you got fired for getting sick? Anybody?
Feel even sicker.
No. It's pretty ridiculous, right? So I want to stop by. My name is John O'Malley. I'm from the CWA, the communications workers, and we have workers that work at AT&T. Pretty big company, nationwide company. AT&T just universally just changed their sick plan, so if you go out sick for 8 different days, you get fired. 8 days you get fired. This is a place where you have a union. This is one of the employers where people actually have a say in what goes on, and they still change the plan around in that way. So I'm going to pass out these flyers to everybody because for May Day, this is one of the most important things. You cannot be fired for getting sick after 8 days. It's absolutely ridiculous. I hope you guys will support this. If you go into an AT&T store, which is the only wireless union store in the Mid-Hudson, you should support them. But when you go in there, you should make it very clear to them that you don't support their change in the sick day policy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. Okay, I'm gonna lead us in a march. For those of you that would like to join me, and we're just gonna march up to Main Street. We're gonna march a little way up and back down, and we're gonna do some more speaking over at the county building. And I plan to have Joel Tynan say some words. Diane, would you like to say something?
I would like to. Here we are on the steps of the Poughkeepsie Post Office, so it reminds everybody what a great service the post office is. And again, they're trying to cut the post office services nationwide. Locally, they're trying to get rid of our plant down in Mid-Hudson, in Newburgh, send all your mail to Albany to be processed. That plant used to have, how many workers were in there? 650. After July the 19th, workers are going to be left there. These were good living wage jobs. We have to fight back. I've got some letters here too to send to your congressman and to your assemblyman and to some go to the postmaster general. If you give them back to me, we'll mail them. Congress is the one who made our problem with Reagan, with the pre-funding our health plan of $5.5 billion. They can stop it. So that's hence the letters going to Congress. They're the only ones that can stop it. So we need everybody's support. We need you to get in touch with the congressman, let them know we don't want the mail to come out of the Hudson Valley. We want it to stay in Newburgh. We don't want it to go to Albany. We want the jobs to stay here. Thank you.
All right.